Think your money is safe in a high-yield savings account or a government bond? What if I told you those safe investments could actually be the reason you're losing money, slowly, silently, and without warning? In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on what most people think are smart investment choices. From savings accounts to insurance plans, we'll reveal how they may not be as safe or as profitable as you've been led to believe. If you're serious about growing your wealth and protecting your financial future, you can't afford to miss this. Let's dive in. And trust me, the truth might shock you. Let's break them down. Number 1. High-yield savings accounts. High-yield savings accounts are a popular way to earn interest on your money. They offer higher interest rates than regular savings accounts, making them seem like a good way to grow your savings. But there's something you should know before you decide if this is the best choice for you. What is a high-yield savings account? A high-yield savings account is a bank account that pays you more interest than a regular savings account. For example, while a regular savings account might give you almost no interest, a high-yield account could offer 1% or more per year, helping your money grow a little faster. The main reason people like high-yield savings accounts is because they're safe. Your money is usually insured by the government, so it's protected up to a certain amount. Plus, they're easy to open and you can access your money anytime you need it. But there's a downside: inflation. Inflation means that prices go up over time, so things become more expensive. For example, if inflation is 3% a year, something that costs $100 today might cost $103 next year. If your high-yield savings account is only giving you 1% interest, your money isn't growing fast enough to keep up with inflation. So, even though you're earning interest, the things you want to buy with that money are becoming more expensive. In other words, your savings are losing value over time. Is it a smart choice? Should you use a high-yield savings account? If you're just looking for a safe place to store your money and you need easy access to it, then yes, it's a good option. But if your goal is to grow your money over the long term, a high-yield savings account might not be the smartest choice. In the long run, inflation could erode the value of your savings. If you want to build wealth and grow your money faster than inflation, you may need to consider other investment options, though they come with more risk. Number 2. Long-term government bonds. Long-term government bonds are considered a safe investment because they're backed by the government. But there are some things you need to know before you decide if they're the right choice for you. So what exactly are government bonds? When you buy one, you're lending money to the government. In return, the government promises to pay you back with interest over several years, sometimes decades. Since the government backs them, they're seen as a low-risk investment. Now, why are they low-risk? Government bonds are considered safe because the government is unlikely to fail to pay you back. So, if you want a secure, stable investment, government bonds might seem like a good option. But there are some downsides. When you buy long-term government bonds, you're locking your money away for a long time. You can't access it easily if you need it. Also, if interest rates go up during that time, the value of your bonds can drop. So, you might not be able to sell them for as much as you paid. And just like savings accounts, government bonds may not keep up with inflation. Inflation is when prices go up over time, which reduces the purchasing power of your money. If inflation is higher than the interest you're earning, you're actually losing value. So, are government bonds a good investment? They're safe, but they might not help you grow your money in the long run. They lock your money away, and if interest rates rise or inflation goes up, you could lose purchasing power. In conclusion, long-term government bonds are a stable, low-risk option, but they may not offer enough growth to keep up with inflation. If you want to build wealth over time, you might need to look for investments that offer higher returns, even though they come with more risk. Always think about your goals before making a decision. Number 3. Dividend aristocrats. Dividend aristocrats are companies that have been paying and increasing dividends for 25 years or more. Sounds solid, right? These companies are known for being stable and reliable. But there are a few things you need to consider before deciding if they're the right choice for you. So what exactly are dividend aristocrats? These are companies that have shown they can consistently pay and grow their dividends over time, 25 years or more. If you're looking for regular income from dividends, these companies are a popular choice. The big appeal here is stability. These companies have proven they can handle tough times and still pay dividends. So, if you want a reliable source of income, dividend aristocrats seem like a good option. But there's a catch. Just because a company has been paying dividends for 25 years doesn't mean it will keep doing so forever. If the company faces difficult times, those dividend payments might shrink or even stop. So, even these safe companies aren't immune to problems. Also, remember that stock prices still go up and down. Even though you're earning dividends, the value of your stocks can still fluctuate. So, you're not completely free from market risk. So, are dividend aristocrats a good investment? They're reliable for income, but they still come with risks. Companies can face challenges, and the stock market can be unpredictable. While these companies have a strong track record, no investment is entirely risk-free. In conclusion, dividend aristocrats are great if you want steady income from dividends. But they're not without risk. The companies could face tough times, and their stock prices can still go up and down. If you're looking for reliability, they might be a good choice, but always keep in mind the risks involved. Number 4. Whole life insurance. Whole life insurance is often marketed as a safe way to build wealth and protect your family. It combines a death benefit with an investment component. Sounds great, right? But before you consider it, there are some important things you need to understand. So what exactly is whole life insurance? Whole life insurance is a type of life insurance that covers you for your entire life. It pays a death benefit to your loved ones when you pass away. But here's the twist. It also has an investment part. Some of the premiums you pay go toward building cash value over time. On the surface, this sounds like a good way to grow your money while also protecting your family. The big draw of whole life insurance is that it offers both life coverage and the potential to build savings. If you want a policy that lasts your whole life and you want your money to grow a little bit over time, it can seem like a good option. You get the peace of mind knowing your family will be taken care of, while also having a savings component that grows as time goes on. But before you sign up, there are some major downsides to consider. First, the returns on the investment part of the policy are usually pretty low. Sure, your money does grow, but not nearly as fast as it could with other investment options. You're basically locking your money into a low-growth product that doesn't keep pace with more aggressive investments. On top of low returns, whole life insurance comes with high fees. You're paying for both the life insurance coverage and the investment component, which makes the policy much more expensive than other ways to invest your money. Those fees can eat into any potential gains, leaving you with less growth than you might expect. Is whole life insurance a smart way to build wealth? The simple answer? Not really. It's complicated, expensive, and often doesn't provide the best returns for your money. While it does provide life insurance and a small savings component, it's not the best way to build wealth over time. There are other investment options out there that offer higher returns and lower fees. In conclusion, whole life insurance might seem like a safe and easy way to build wealth and protect your family, but it comes with low returns and high costs. If your goal is to grow your money more effectively, there are better options out there. Always think carefully about your financial goals, the costs, and the potential returns before making a decision. Number 5. Certificates of deposit, CDs. Certificates of deposit, or CDs, are a popular option for people who want guaranteed returns on their money. They promise a fixed interest rate as long as you leave your money untouched for a set period. But before you lock your money away for months or even years, let's take a deeper look at what you need to know before investing in a CD. So what exactly are CDs? A certificate of deposit, CD, is a type of savings account where you agree to deposit a specific amount of money into the bank for a fixed time period. This could be anywhere from a few months to several years. In return, the bank pays you a fixed interest rate. The longer you agree to keep your money in the bank, the higher the interest rate will typically be. Why are they so popular? The main attraction of CDs is their guaranteed returns. You know exactly how much money you'll earn over the term of the CD, which offers a level of security that many other investment options don't provide. Plus, your money is usually insured by the government up to a certain amount, so it's safe and protected. If you're looking for a safe and predictable way to grow your savings with little risk, then a CD might sound like a good choice. The downsides you need to consider. While the guaranteed returns of a CD can sound appealing, there are some major drawbacks that you should be aware of. First, the returns on CDs are often very low. Even though your money is safe, it doesn't grow much compared to other investment options, such as stocks or mutual funds. In fact, the interest you earn might not be enough to keep up with inflation, which means the purchasing power of your savings could actually shrink over time. For example, if inflation is 3% per year, but your CD offers only 1% in interest, you're losing ground. Essentially, your money may be sitting safely in the bank, but it's not keeping pace with the rising costs of goods and services. Another downside to CDs is the penalty you face if you need to access your money before the term is up. Depending on the CD, you might lose some or all of the interest you've earned. In some cases, you could even lose part of your initial investment. So, while your money is safe in the bank, you'll face a financial setback if an emergency or unexpected situation arises and you need to withdraw your money early. Inflation is another factor that makes CDs less attractive over time. Like other low-risk options, CDs are vulnerable to inflation. When inflation rates are higher than your CD's interest rate, the value of your savings is effectively shrinking. So, even though your balance grows over time, the purchasing power of that money decreases. Is a CD the right investment for you? So, are CDs a good investment? They certainly have their place for people who want a safe and predictable way to grow their savings, with guaranteed returns. However, the returns are typically low, and if you need to access your money early, you'll face penalties. Plus, inflation can diminish the value of your savings over time. What should you consider before choosing a CD? Before committing to a CD, ask yourself these questions. 1. How long can I afford to lock up my money? If you need quick access to your savings, a CD might not be the best choice due to early withdrawal penalties. 2. Are the returns enough to outpace inflation? Consider whether the interest rate on the CD is high enough to make up for the potential decrease in purchasing power due to inflation. 3. Am I okay with low returns? If you're looking for significant growth, there may be better investment options out there, such as stocks or bonds. In conclusion, certificates of deposit offer a safe and guaranteed way to grow your savings, but they come with some significant limitations. They provide low returns, high penalties for early withdrawal, and are vulnerable to inflation, which could erode the value of your savings over time. If you're looking for higher returns or more flexibility with your investments, you might want to explore other options. As always, take time to evaluate your financial goals, your ability to leave your money untouched for the term of the CD, and how inflation might affect your savings before making a decision. Number 6. Target date retirement funds. Target date retirement funds are designed to help you save for retirement by automatically adjusting your investments as you get closer to your target retirement date. Sounds convenient, right? But before you dive in, let's take a closer look at what you need to know. So what exactly are target date retirement funds? These are mutual funds that automatically change their investment mix based on a set retirement date. For example, if you plan to retire in 2040, you might choose a fund with that target date. When you're younger, the fund will take on more risk and grow aggressively. As you approach retirement, it gradually becomes more conservative. The biggest appeal of these funds is convenience. You don't have to adjust your portfolio every few years. The fund does that for you. This makes it easier for people who aren't investment experts or don't want to constantly manage their retirement savings. But there are some downsides. First, many target date funds come with high fees. Those fees can eat into your returns over time, meaning you could end up with less money for retirement. Also, these funds aren't very flexible. The preset formula they follow might not match your risk tolerance or personal goals. Another issue is performance. These funds don't always perform as expected. The market is unpredictable, and just relying on a preset formula to manage your retirement wealth can be risky. So, are target date retirement funds a good choice? They're convenient, but they come with high fees, lack flexibility, and don't always meet your expectations. While they can be a simple option for saving for retirement, they might not be the best choice if you want more control or lower-cost strategies. In conclusion, target date retirement funds offer convenience and automatic adjustments, but with high fees and limited flexibility. You're trusting a preset formula to manage your future wealth, and that can be risky. If you want more control or lower fees, you might want to explore other options. Always consider your goals, fees, and risk tolerance before choosing this route. And there you have it. We've covered some so-called safe investment options like high-yield savings accounts, government bonds, dividend aristocrats, whole life insurance, CDs, and target date retirement funds. While they may seem like secure ways to grow your wealth, it's important to remember that no investment is completely without risk. The key is to understand what you're investing in, the potential downsides, and how they fit into your overall financial strategy. Whether you're looking for stability or growth, always take the time to weigh your options, consider your goals, and plan accordingly. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more tips on smart investing and managing your money. And if you have any questions or thoughts on these investments, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinion. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.